And another person that had to exit your man's, Diontae Johnson, finally admitted to why he didn't come back in that Eagles game, yo.
Bro, yeah, first off, Chaz is like the funniest person, and you, because he was like, yo, you played in Pittsburgh, bro. Like,
you played him, and I think is he on the Browns now?
Bro.
Wait a minute, let me make sure. I'm like, come on, stop it, yo.
He played for Pittsburgh.
And it wasn't even, I think they said, that game was cold. It was cold, but
it's like 40
it wasn't like it was
cold.
It wasn't like 20-something. I remember being there and being like, it's cold, because that was the only, I think it was the only game where there was snow flurries too. But it wasn't like, where there were games, the Cleveland game, anybody who was at that Cleveland game knows, like the last game of the season.
Yeah, y'all was wild. I wasn't going there.
One more other game, like the only reason the Philadelphia one was really cold to us is because we were building up to understanding how to constantly be out in that cold.
Yeah.
If we was prepared like that by the last game, we would have been good. But it was cold. But I'm just like, you played in Pittsburgh,
Facts.
It's like, you just didn't want to, you were scared, Let's keep it real,
Pittsburgh, like after like October is cold, bro. Like, what are you even talking about, Like
October,
September, late September, it's like 45-degree games, 50-degree games. Like, what are you saying, bro?
He said, nah. He didn't want to put bad film out, is what it sounded like.
Nah, he loves excuses.
Because remember, because of contract year and all that, but it's like, bro, remember, he went out there when they needed him. I think he was just embarrassed, because that was the same game. Didn't he fall in that game, I think he was embarrassed,
he felt like two times.
He let it get the best of him,
He fell in the Pittsburgh game, dropped passes. Like, bro, that's the only person I've ever seen complain and crash out, and you missed every opportunity that came your way. I could see if he like snagged a crazy catch across the middle and they just stopped targeting him. It's like, bro, we stopped targeting you because you weren't playing good, Like,
and we was kind of pumped to have him here. We was like, because he get open on scrambles and all of that. We was bigging him up before that.
And then the nasty work is his excuses. He wasn't in the game long enough to get warmed up. Like, bro, neither was Nelson Aguilar. Bro, neither was Charlie Kolar.
I think he was just embarrassed, and he did a mini silent crash out, and his mind crashed out, was just like, and shut down probably. So I can't get back in.
Had a meltdown as a grown man.
Bro, he was on 3 teams last year.
Has consistent meltdowns as a grown man. Honestly, you're wealthy though. Go to therapy, Figure out why you do that and you don't hold yourself accountable.
Because honestly, we could do all the joke. We could be the super off and get you and all of that like they do in what's the name. Like, honestly, like, I'm not rooting against him. Yeah. We cracked the jokes on him because he didn't play well, and we got to be honest about that.
Yeah, like,
listen, you can't be no quitter on the team, so we're not excusing that at all. But like, bro, like, get it together. So I want to see you get it together.
You're wealthy, playing the sport you've been playing since a kid.
You can't be making excuses like it's cold, like, that's crazy. And
eventually,
I would never even, Mike, I would never even admitted that, that's crazy. First of all, I would have never did that.
But 3 teams in 1 year says, I got to look in the mirror at my actions too.
3 good teams.
Yeah. And he was complaining and went to the playoff Texans and was complaining before making plays. The kid is delusional, bro.
Listen, man, you might need to take a year off, yo.
Yeah, you might got to collect and find out if you even like football anymore,
You might need to take a year off, dog, because, like,
it's disgusting,
it's crazy,
He got great opportunities and just, like, was like, I don't care.
I can see.
Gonna have a meltdown.
I still can't see it, but it wasn't even like he was on the Jags or something like that, bro. It was like,
bro, we were nice. Like, so what? You not getting targeted like that? We had mad weapons.
Think about how ridiculous this is, right? If you take it just from an overall perspective, and how he could have really changed his whole legacy and stuff like this. Zay went down. If he would have been playing well, he could have filled into the slot for Zay.
Bruh.
And let's say he makes some big plays and pulls that one off against the Bills, and they ultimately win the Super Bowl. Things like decisions like that are life altering.
Yeah.
That's why, hey, listen, if you're young, not to be a preachy thing, but like, small decisions can be life altering.
Bro, don't be.
Nobody's perfect, but you know what I mean.
And just as an adult doing anything, you can't die on the hill of emotion, bro. You gotta rationalize and think about things and then react. You feel me? You can't. Clearly, it's just like he's so emotional. He just be like, I don't care about nothing anymore. And it's like, bro, you have the opportunity of a lifetime.
I know when he said he wasn't going back in, I know everybody around was like, what?
You're not going in the game?
Like, huh?
What? But I was on your case back then. I ain't gonna lie. I don't sugarcoat stuff like that.
Yeah,
like,
no,
yo,
no.
you don't want to play, bro. Like, cause I was the type of player back in the day. I'd have been like, leave then, yo. Like, what did you even here for?
We
you
talked about
me?
the
Like,
last episode. Like, you definitely you were somebody who played hard.
yeah.
Like, played
I'd be like, yo, you might as well. You feel me? Why are you here?
Yeah. So, get it together, man. If you're working through some stuff, get what you gotta get done. But like, you can't be doing that, bro.
Nasty work, bro.
Set a great example, sir.
And that's I hate to keep harping on the delusional, but like you making these excuses months later. You should have thought about it and been like, you know what? I recollected on a situation and I realized I was wrong. I should have gotten the game. I was frustrated. At least take accountability and be like, yo, I wasn't playing as well as I wanted to.
I mean, he kind of
wasn't
alluded to
warm
that.
from the targets. Like
he was trying to say. I mean.
Bro, I don't want to hear it was cold, bro.
Bro, we don't want to hear it was cold.
You're in the NFL getting paid millions of dollars to be a wide receiver. I don't want to hear it's cold, bro. Yeah. Figure it out, yo. Yeah. And they got like real live, like huge heaters. The big like coat thing they put on you as soon as you touch the sideline. If you playing well, you got services to kind of break the cold a little bit, bro.
Yeah. Yeah. Get it together, man.
We appreciate y'all huddling up with us. Continue to like, rate, and subscribe.
Yes, indeed. And please tell a friend and tell a friend. Share this everywhere.
Yeah, as of right now, like. Everything else is great.
Like it.
And we want you to do all of that. But liking helps us out if you want to see more content.
It's free to do, man.
It helps spread the word.
Peace.